I learned about Sovereign Health. I was in a detox center. I'm from New York. I was trying to get into a good rehab that was longer than a 30-day period. And with the help of my family, I found this place on the internet. And I'm very happy that I found this place and came here. This is my 4th time in treatment, and I really needed a treatment center that was longer than 30 days. I needed dual diagnosis, and I also I hit my rock bottom, and I really needed help. First off, the best thing for you to do is to get away from the same people, places, and things. And if you have the opportunity to get away and go to a treatment center that is out of your area that you feel like you might be comfortable in, I highly recommend that you do that, because it will be more beneficial to you in the end. Sovereign Health is different than other treatment programs in various ways. You meet with a therapist twice a week. You go to groups from 9:30 until 3:30, and you have a 15-minute interval. They give you a good lunch, and it was just a really good experience overall. Between all the staff here, everybody here, I felt like they welcomed you, like even from being out of town, like they brought you into their arms and really wanted what was best for you. I was nervous at first when I got to Sovereign. I pretty much think that we all are nervous when we first start to seek treatment and know that we need help. But once you cross that bridge, this place actually is an awesome place to be at. It has helped me so much. I have been here for 80 days, and I am a completely different person than the person I was when I first walked in here. I stayed in a house. It has 11 beds, and Sovereign does provide the house with plenty of food. You know, the beds are comfortable, you have your linens, you have detergent to do your laundry, the showers are all clean. It's a really nice house. I mean, the granite countertops, nice living room with a TV. We had a patio in our backyard. It was just an awesome, comforting place to go back to after being in groups for all day. My favorite group session, I'd have to say, was, out of all of them, was trauma. Trauma group is one of the hardest, most beneficial groups that Sovereign has to offer. The reason being is that in trauma, you open up all the things that have traumatized you in your past, all the wounds and suffering, all the pain you went through. Trauma allows you to bring that out and talk about it with other guys here that are in dual diagnosis that might have had some similar problems. And all these guys, after you share your story, all give you some positive feedback. It makes you feel really good about yourself and learning how to cope with the trauma that you've been through. And the individual one-on-one therapy sessions are awesome. All the therapists here are absolutely wonderful. They really try to get to know you and really try to get to the core of your problem. So that way you are able to identify your problem, learn how to cope with that problem, and learn how to move on with that problem. And self-acceptance is one of the big things that I learned in individual therapy. Typical day in treatment, you wake up at 6:30, you eat your breakfast, and then around 8:15 in the morning, you go to the beach in the morning, you can play basketball, walk on the beach. It's kind of cold in the morning to go for a swim, but then you get transferred to the center, just kind of relax until 9:30 hits, and then once 9:30 hits, you go to groups for pretty much throughout the day. Groups last for 45 minutes each, and then lunch is at 12:15, and then you have pretty much an hour and 15 minutes to eat lunch, go outside, play some cards, hang out with the other people at the center. Everything is just very relaxed and calm. And it's generally overly, I would say, pretty awesome compared to all the other treatment centers I've been to. After lunch, you go back, you have 2 more groups left. One of them is art therapy, which, you know, if you don't like art, it actually is very therapeutic. You learn how to be more patient and learn patience and how to relax and just kind of just ease your tension. And it's very awesome. What I like most about Sovereign is definitely the staff. Like I said before, the staff here, they honestly, I truly felt like they really cared about me and wanted what was best for me. And all the treatment that I received here was because of how well Sovereign is structured. I mean, yeah, some rehabs have some flaws, but this place really doesn't have any. They really work hard to make everything feel accepted and introduce you to other people at the center, so you get to know everybody. It just makes you feel like, you know, you're welcome, even if you're from far away. The one thing that I'm going to take most from my experience here at Sovereign is definitely how to stay sober. I learned so many tools that I can now use and utilize. And with my case manager, I was able to get into a sober living intensive outpatient program, and that's my next step for when I leave here. And everybody here is on your side. As long as you're program compliant and you pass your UAs and breathalyzer, everybody here just wants what's best for you, and they're going to help to get you the best treatment that you absolutely need. If you're seeking treatment and looking into a program, I highly recommend you look into Sovereign. I mean, you know, every treatment center has their pros and cons, but Sovereign is a really great place to go. You're at the center for most of your day, then they have a whole bunch of different houses that they try to place you into the best house that fits your needs with other guys that are going through the same exact thing that you're going through. That way you can communicate with them, talk to them, they can help you out, and you can give them some feedback or however you feel. But Sovereign, I mean, I'm definitely happy that I came to Sovereign, because if I didn't come to Sovereign, I know that the other treatment center I would have went to wouldn't have been as beneficial as the one here.